one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Anderson from 10 feet away. Blocked! And here comes the break. And the ball out of play. Superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Clock at 6. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2.
That's right, so they are essentially free and allow you to reassign those points to other badges. Plus, the higher the tier, the more badge points you'll get back to reuse. So it really does pay off.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I think for Phoenix, inconsistency has plagued them this year. When they're on, they look unstoppable. But when they're not, well, that's when the problems start.
Well, still a good chunk of time here for them to get back to who they are and playing their best brand of basketball. We'll just have to see if the coaching staff can get them refocused and re-energized in that time.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's ABC in at the 1. Back to Booker. Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. In transition, here they come. Over Booker. And that one hits the back iron. Phoenix with the ball. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Pippen. Here's Nash. From deep, Jordan. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Anderson from 10 feet away. Blocked! And here comes the break. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Away team foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Bridges down low. Here's Ayton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Nash. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul can't get it to go. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Can't connect from 14. Here's the Magician. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Pulls it. Nash misses. The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Booker. Who trains the 19-footer.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And here's Jordan with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Nash. He's got 7. Now here's Jordan. Here's the Magician. Launches it. And Aiden pulls it down. Now Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. And he drops a first. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Payne's checked in for the Suns.
The away team, Shaquille O'Neal, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Now here's Anderson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's good for 2.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pass to Pippen. From deep, Jordan. They get it back. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal's got his second basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Phoenix calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Making some changes. Whiteside, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Anderson. And it's Crowder in for Bridges. So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game. Payne finds Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Off target from the wing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's the Magician. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Number 88 at the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Bryant against Booker. Shoots over Bryant. Phoenix no good that time either. Booker's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Left side, Payton. Here's the Magician, defended by Payne. The Magician. And that one's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Payne, pass to Booker. That's tipped. Stolen by Bryant. From behind the arc. Pippen, no good. Payne against Payton. Pass to Crowder. Softly drops in the floater.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Here's Pippen, covered by Crowder. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Booker. Outside Payne. Back to Booker. Outside Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Over Payton. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Third team foul. Shooting for the away team, Gary Payton at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Good on both. The Suns on offense. Down by 12. And here's Payne. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And rejected. Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to the Magician. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Payne against Payton. The shot by Payne, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The Magician. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The assist.
Give him 8.
You can't help but look
Rodman.
toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, they get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Grant.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them.
Payton passes to Bryant. Over Payne. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Assist goes to
Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Payton. Sweet little floater.
Gary Payton.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area
12.
and just dominating, controlling that spot.
30.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Sun U10 team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Outside Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Outside Payton. Here's Yao. They double him with Aiden. Takes a three. The Suns clear it. Here's Rodman. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. The rebound by Payton.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Pippen. And here's Jordan from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Paul shot is off. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
First free throw is good. Whiteside, he's checked in for Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Payton. He's got 6. Pass to Nash. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Bridges down low, guarded by Payton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Barrett's checked in for Payton. Bridges hits them both. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Nash. Outside Barrett. From outside the arc.
Away team foul. Yao Ming. First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barrett against Anderson. Inside, Whiteside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless, diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Steve Nash. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Paul. Throws it up high. Tried to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Lets a floater go. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the
At
contact.
the line for your Suns, Kyle Anderson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
No good on the second free throw. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Whiteside. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Nash. Now here's Jordan. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Barrett. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside, Anderson. Now here's Paul. And here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric checks in for Whiteside. Devin Booker comes in for Anderson. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Ayton hits them both.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Here's Bryant.
He got his timing down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Now here's Booker. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here's Saric. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Phoenix no good that time either.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Bryant, no good. For 3, Bridges. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bryant outside. Shoots over Bridges. Bryant with the bucket.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Payne, the pass to Booker. Over Jordan. That one off the back iron and out. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Phoenix foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the away team, number 88. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Both good from the line that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Payne. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Bryant, no good. Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Knocked away. Pass to Saric. Ayton with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's the break. And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Payne. Now Saric. On the wing, Crowder. Covered by Jordan. Clock at 4.
Remaining in the first half.
Outside
2
Payne.
minutes.
Over Bryant. And that one's long.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Payne, the pass to Saric. Back to Payne. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Crowder, the pass to Booker. To end the run. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Payne. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker, the pass to Ayton. To the left wing. Here's Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back. He's confident. He's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he makes both free throws. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Nash, defended by Payne. No good. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder inside. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's blocked. Bryant outside. Such a wide open look.
Bryant.
Bryant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping it through it. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Komputer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Nash, and it's ABC in at the 3 slot. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
They grab their own miss.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside, Anderson. It's Bridges on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. To the right side.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Kyle Anderson. First personal
Two
foul.
shots. Foul.
First team foul.
2.
At the line for the away team, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Paul with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Bridges. Booker against Jordan. Who poked away. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Gets a very good look and converts.
But right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Anderson. Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
At the line for the away team, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw's good. Jordan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Booker. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bridges. Now here's Booker. Covered by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anderson. The three is up. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating to the middle. Stolen by Bridges. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Paul. Pass to Anderson. Got a piece of it. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And it's good. 2 points.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Nash. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. From 13. Rebounded by Pippen. Paul's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Down low. O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shoots from 12, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Here's Pippen. Here's O'Neal. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. O'Neal's got 16 points now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Paul with another miss.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket by Nash. 23 points in the game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Nash. Sinks it from distance.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Booker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Pippen. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And he drives in, and he jams it home with authority.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer?
At the line for
You
Phoenix.
think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense. CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
That's good from Paul. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, but there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Paul hits them both.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
There's the block, and they'll get another chance. To the wing on the left. Pippen, no good. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And it's Crowder missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Yao. And he lays it up and in.
Yao Ming.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Paul. And here's Payne. Now here's Whiteside. Goes up again. Yao with a rebound. Here's Pippen, defended by Payne. On
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Up top, Paul, covered by Bryant. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Pippen. Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Paul passes to Payne. Here's Crowder. Pass to Johnson. Off target from outside. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. To the paint. Here's Rodman. That one goes. Count it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. And the jumper from the wing offline.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection. Get up to throw down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
And Johnson for 1, 2, 3.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Your son.
Delivering the blowout.
37.
All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Johnson in a small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Pass to Gallinari. Baseline try. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
3rd personal foul.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
At the line for the away team, Danilo Gallinari. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shamet. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Now here's Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Cauley-Stein. 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Rodman, covered by Johnson. Rodman's shot is good.
Like a matador. Oleh! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Johnson. And here's Payne, guarded by Payton. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here we go, all alone.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Shamet. Now Johnson. Pass to Payne. Johnson with it. A shot to stop the run. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Away team ball.
Craig is checked in for Johnson.
Heading onto the floor for your Suns, Torrey Craig.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Right side, Payton. Here's Yao. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Now here's Payne. The 11-footer is rebounded by Bryant.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Rodman. Saric with some nice D. Craig against Gallinari. Craig passes to Payne. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
Poole, he's checked in for Gallinari.
Gary Payton, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Foul. Jordan Poole, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Torrey Craig, taking 2 shots.
2.
And that one falls for Craig. And so Craig nails both of them. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Now here's Payton. Poole left side. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Rodman. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. Poke loose. Payton with it. Picked up by Craig. Here we go. For 3, Barrett. Here's Yao. Shoots over Cauley Stein. Yao, good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Shaman. Now Saric. Outside Craig. Back to Saric. From deep. Yao with a rebound. On the wing, Payton. With some arc. And he sinks the layup.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Good on the shot.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Payton passes to Barrett. Poole outside. Back to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Whiteside, he's checked in for the Suns. The visitors with the ball.
Second violation.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Gallinari, he's checked in for Barrett.
Away team, Danilo Gallinari.
Outside Craig, pass to Payne. Whiteside with it. Here's Shamet. Back to Whiteside. Tries it from 16. Good work there as it goes.
Getting to the point where you're going to have to start respecting Whiteside's jump shot. Effective shooting off the pass and good timing there from the big man.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Yao. Here's Rodman. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Porter gets the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Shamet. Outside Craig. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Shamet. Now here's Payne. The 3-ball. Rodman with a rebound. Now here's Porter. Poole outside.
2 minutes.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Craig, no good. 1:19 left in the fourth. Pass to Poole. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
And here's Payne. Here's Shamet. Cauley Stein with it to the middle. Here's Payne. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Porter. Poole outside. Back to Porter. Pass to Rodman. And here's Poole. Here's Yao, defended by Whiteside. Now here's Porter. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Shamet on the wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Jay Crowder.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Porter. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.